Earlier on today then on the channel I done a video talking about the video review for the new X-Men DLC that's coming for Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I done a quite in-depth analysis, but in that analysis I actually forgot to talk about the various costumes that are coming with the update. We've seen images of as many as 16 different costumes. Now going back and collating that for this video, I've actually managed to find out some additional information on the Danger Room mode and how it would work. So it's not clear if it would be PvE or PvP, but it looks like we can actually give that a definite answer here thanks to some of the screenshots I've managed to find. So what we'll do is we'll quickly go in and we'll talk about the Danger Room first, and then I'll show off all these additional costumes. With the English trailer that we had then, we managed to find out some details on the Danger Room. There was actually a separate Japanese trailer. In this image here, if you look just behind where it says Danger Room mode, you can see that it actually says versus player or versus the system. So when you're setting this up, you can go up against another player, but it looks like a group of players because it looked to be 4 versus 4, or you can actually choose to go up against which will be essentially bots. So this can work in a way. It can be a PvE mode, it can be a PvP, but it's not PvP in the traditional sense in that you won't be fighting the other characters. And to be honest, it makes sense because otherwise you would have a team of Black Panthers going up against a team of Scarlet Witches and they really wouldn't stand a chance. So let me show you some further screenshots which I think helps break down how this mode will work. With these screenshots here then from the direct gameplay from the Danger Room, you can see there's a bar at the top, so that will show you the progress for the other team. You can see it's a red team against the blue team. This particular match looks like it's taken down Sentinels. You get a set time and whoever's took down the most by the end of the time limit will actually win. Now looking at the minimap up the top right, I'm fairly certain the way this is going to work is that both teams won't be within the same instance. It will track the progress of the other team, but I'm fairly certain you're not going to see them, and it is a little bit disappointing, but I do imagine the game would really struggle to keep up with 8 heroes and all their skills. Fair enough, it sometimes struggles to keep up with 4 heroes on screen. So yeah, I'm pretty certain that's how it is going to work. Let me know in the comments below if that's how you read it from the minimap as well. And also you can see with the change of screenshot, it's a slightly different match here. This one, it looks like you need to hit a set limit within the target and then that particular team will win. And we've seen in the English trailer it looks to be the best of 3 for a win there. So intrigued by this game mode but not sold by it, I would say. So let's now check out the costumes anyway, which is the interesting part. This particular screenshot here then showing off upcoming costumes. This came from the Japanese trailer as well. I'm not quite sure why it wasn't included in the English one at all, but it's close to as legit as we're going to get. It was taken from one of their trailers. Now I've went through and I've looked at all the costumes to try and find out the run they are from. I think there was 1 or 2 I wasn't able to find, so let me know in the comments below if you can figure out where it's from. But we start off with the Awesome Colossus, one of my favourite characters in the game, and he's wearing the Age of Apocalypse costume, so it's really nice, that one, and if I had the choice of picking one I probably would go for that. Next up we've got Cyclops. He's wearing Astonishing X-Men, I believe. Personally, I would have maybe liked the Marvel Now one, the all red one. I really do like that. This one is still nice. Next up it's Psylocke with the House of M. I would have preferred Lady Mandarin, I would probably say. I used to love that costume in Marvel Heroes. We have Wolverine with Old Man Logan. He looks like a complete boss, and he is a character that, with it looking like the level cap will be increased to 200, he's one of the characters will definitely be taken up to there, because he's a fantastic character and he's great for getting you through your rifts and your gauntlet with his survivability and his damage and his stagger. But yeah, great character, getting a bit sidetracked with him. We have Nightcrawler next. This one I believe is House of M again, and I really like this, the swashbuckling look for him. And then we have Storm. So this particular one I believe is Uncanny X-Men, and yeah, it's a nice one, but there's so many for Storm, it's really hard to pick, to be honest. The one I wasn't sure about, I couldn't really find anything on, was Elsa Bloodstone. I'm not sure if it's just a variant of her existing costume, but she's got more futuristic guns, because there are some of her costumes where she actually has that. The pistols look to be more updated than the variants we have in the game. For Magneto, that's the Marvel Now costume. The Loki one I'm not sure, it may be the Agent of Asgard, but again I'm really not sure about that. Scarlet Witch is just your standard Scarlet Witch costume, but it's good to see her get her original look. Ghost Rider one's really different, and I like that. That comes from, let's see, that would be Secret Wars, and then Doctor Strange. I have no idea where this came from, but it looks absolutely amazing. I would say it's probably my favourite out of all the costumes, and I'm hoping that Doctor Strange gets some kind of buff, because I can't really see me using him in his current state. But this costume looks absolutely incredible. I can't wait to see it animated as well. But that's 12 costumes. I imagine we'll probably be unlocking them through the Shield Store and the tokens. That's why they're bringing back the Gauntlet mode, which is a place where you can get a lot of those particular tokens. But let's check out the Curse of the Vampire costumes, and there's 4 of these in total. The final 4 costumes here, then I'm not massively sold on them. I do like the Punisher one, which is really pretty different. That's from Punisher 2099. The Morbius one, I've got no idea where that comes from, because I don't really have a great deal of knowledge with him. I think it looks a bit odd, to be honest, with the hair. Moon Knight one's disappointing. I would rather have seen Mr. Knight. This one looks an awful lot like the simple recolouring we have in game already. And the Blade one, I suppose it's nice to have done something different there. This is from the Tomb of Dracula, which is potentially the first ever issue of Blade, and he's got different looking swords as well. And that there, and he's got stakes as well at the front of him, so it's nice that they went for something different, I suppose. The regular Blade look without the jacket, although it's one that maybe I would like, it's maybe a bit boring at the end of the day. But that's all the costumes and some additional information on the Danger Room mode and how it will play out. So as always, let me know in the comments below what you think of the costumes we've seen today, of the discussion we've had around the Danger Room mode and how it looks, it will play out. And thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all again soon.